Welcome to the Insomnia Project. Sit back, relax, and listen as we have a calm conversation that is designed, in a way, to help you find your way to sleep. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Marco Timpano.
I'm Amanda. Marco, I just remembered that last week we did travel movies and there were so many more.
Oh, that's true.
We were going to do more. Well, anyway.
I don't remember what we did or what we have.
I think we squeezed in a few at the last minute.
Do you want to cover one that we didn't do?
No, but then I started all week thinking of other ones, but now I don't remember half of them. So
okay,
I'll make a comprehensive list and we'll pick it up next week.
All right. Okay. So she says, I'll hold you to that, Amanda.
Okay.
I just finished staining the deck.
He sure did. Handy man.
It is a process, depending on how you say it.
How do you say it?
I say it's a lot of work.
Tell us.
Well, our deck is wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so with the harsh weather that we get here, or harsh winters or snowy winters and hot summers and whatnot, over time, the deck gets black. Like it gets mildewy. It gets, I don't know what it is, Amanda, but it just gets, it doesn't look so nice after a while.
I call it scum.
Yeah, Amanda doesn't like it.
I call it just a nice slippery layer of deck scum.
Yeah, and
we have trees.
We have trees.
A particular tree.
A big tree that sheds on.
And friends, it sheds all year round. It's equal opportunity with the seasons. You think, oh, okay, we're good now. Nope. Right now it is shedding buds of all kinds.
Yeah, so we have a Norway maple in our backyard. It was one of the things that I really liked about this house, and now I realize a Norway maple is not an indigenous species of maple here in Canada. And so it has a very...
In the 70s, they just went Norway maple crazy.
They grow tall and big.
Norwegian wood.
Yeah, they do. They grow tall and big, and they have beautiful leaves that turn beautiful colors in the fall.
Mm-hmm. But at what cost,
At
friends?
what cost?
So right now, it's spitting... It just looks like little green flower bud clusters.
Yeah, yellow-green, that yellow-green color.
Almost like Queen Anne's lace or something, but like...
Tiny.
Tiny, yeah. But just tiny enough that they get everywhere. And within a day. Like you stained the deck, I noticed, and then it was covered.
I was sweeping those things off all the time. And Amanda's right, because then at a certain point in the year, all these maple keys fall from the tree.
Which are the seed pods. I forget when maple key season is. I'm sure listeners could remind us. But maple keys, all kinds. So then we're sweeping those. And then the leaves.
The leaves, yep.
The leaves themselves.
And maple keys, when they fall, they kind of...
they're really cool.
Propel, like a propeller as they come down.
Nature's amazing, man.
Yeah.
It knows what it's doing.
And so that tree has... and then branches fall from that tree.
Yep.
And so...
and if we're really lucky, then birds live in it too.
Right. So there's a lot that tree brings.
We're just complaining about nature.
We love the tree, though.
Yeah,
we do. We
built the deck around the tree.
So as much as we complain about the tree, we also really enjoy the tree. But the tree and the elements made our deck not so nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go and we have a little porch that's also a wood deck, and we have the back, which is our wood deck.
And when we say little, I mean tiny compared to like probably your home.
Yeah, so because we live in the city, and so, but still enough that I have to like... It wasn't.
It's work.
It's work. So
you've worked so hard.
I got some mildew remover, and
really?
Yeah, and I put that in our power washer, and I power washed that. Then with a brush, kind of looks like a sweeping brush or like a broom.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what you call a sweeping brush, a broom, like a hard bristled broom.
Yeah.
I kind of really worked that cleaning agent into the wood.
Mm-hmm.
Then I power washed it, waited for it to dry completely. Then I stained it with a natural wood stain. Had to wait for it to dry. I did half the deck because the other half had all our deck furniture piled in the corner. I gave it 2 stains, waited for it to completely dry, moved all the furniture over to the other side, and then did the process again.
Wow.
And the front porch I actually sanded because I had the power washer on it had an attachment that was really, really strong, and it kind of worked too hard into the grain of the wood.
Oh, wow.
So it made all these fibers come out, and I realized I used the wrong nozzle, if you will, to power wash the deck.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, so as a result,
Like the wood came up?
the wood started to splinter a bit.
Oh,
It started
no.
to become fibrous. So
But you almost need that level of clean, though, because of the scum and stuff.
No, because in the back I didn't need to do that. I just had the wrong attachment in. So I sanded the deck down so that it would be nice and smooth.
In the front.
In the front,
I
the
see.
porch.
That's why it looks so good, though.
And so there wasn't a mark or a mar on it. And I'm happy to do that for the porch because that's what everyone sees.
Yeah,
and there's
it's true.
nothing that we really have on the front porch except
you can't
for
hide anything.
Yeah, because the backyard, even if it's not perfect the way I did it, we have a lot of furniture. We have a lot of plants that we bring out.
I'll deck it out.
However, in the front, we just have a concrete flower pot with some yellow begonias this year in it. And so
Do you like where it is now, or do you want to move it back to where it was?
I moved it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
move it. Yeah. So that's the tall tale of our deck.
Do you want me to get more plants for the front there?
I don't think we need any more plants, to be honest with you.
It's almost time for these plants to go outside. It would have been time, but it's been so cool.
It's been a cool spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe cool spring, warm summer? I don't know.
The interesting thing about cool springs are that the tulips last longer. Like all those bulby flowers last because it's cool and they like the coolness, right?
It's like a big refrigerator.
Yeah, so that's always fun. And we saw a tulip recently that I thought was a peonies, and you said, no, it's a fancy tulip, right?
Yeah, I think it's called like a double tiered tulip or there's roses like that too, but yeah, it's a double tulip or something.
It's
like that.
pretty.
Double stop.
Mm-hmm. I really like it.
Have we explained double stop?
I think we have explained double stop
we
in the past.
Also, talking about the world being a big refrigerator, all I can ever think of are sweet friends who also listen to the program and our guests of the program, Michelle and Nima. Their wedding, remember we got the flowers.
Oh, that's
but
right.
Then they had a Persian wedding and a Western wedding. So some of the flowers were for the Western wedding. So their apartment, they had to blast the air conditioning to keep the flowers fresh.
Because
Do you remember?
because it was a few days between each wedding, right? So the
We were all
apartment was
freezing.
like a cooler.
And they knew it too. And they're like, we're so sorry. But it was so funny because it was like we had to just blast everything to keep the flowers fresh. Oh, it makes me laugh. Because
And
they went and got them at the that beautiful, huge flower market in Los Angeles.
Those flowers are beautiful, and that flower market was impressive.
I
I love to go to a market that has a lot of one-item things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I love fish markets, right? And when I was in Tokyo, I got to go to that big Tokyo fish market.
Same as I went as well, yes.
And it was, before it moved, it has moved since.
We both went to it in its old location, I guess,
And I loved it.
but not together.
No. And I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And I love going to fish markets. But even I remember Nima and I went to a jewel market in LA. So it was all jewelry. Every little, what do you call them? Kiosk stand
Sure.
had different jewelers, and some only dealt in certain gemstones.
I love it.
Like there would be people who we're just diamond people. We don't deal with anything else. And then you'd have other people who were like, we're watch people. We only deal with watches or colored stones or pearls or
Right.
you name it. And it was so fascinating just to walk and look.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so that's always fun. I enjoy that. Kind of like, Christmas markets. When we go to Christmas markets, those are
Right.
fun. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a market that isn't fish that I've been to that's memorable, or isn't jewelry. Like a market that's really been focused on one item. I can't really think of any. Street fairs,
Yeah, sure. Food markets or
art fairs,
art
An art
markets.
market?
Yeah, sure.
perhaps.
We walked by a little art market in Florida not too long ago.
Florida seems to have a lot of them, like little festivals, and they close off a street downtown, and it always seems like someone's doing like chalk designs or something. And yeah, there's like little stalls and stuff. California does that a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
They have so much nice weather.
There was one that I recall, and the artist took graph paper and put it over sewers in different cities and kind of used charcoal.
In Florida. That was in Vero Beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool.
And it was framed, and you could get a sewer grate framed.
Yeah, like he traced the sewer grates.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, but also, I mean, cool.
Yeah.
It was really expensive, I remember.
I remember that too. I was like, I could probably fly to that city and bring a charcoal and some paper and do the same impression.
Rent some orange pylons so nobody bothered you while you did it and still be cheaper.
Yeah, so.
But, I mean, he did a good job.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And when you have, I guess, people there, when you have, you know, money, you're like, oh, let's get that sewer grate of, remember the time that we lived in Columbus? Or whatever.
Sometimes you're in a place and you're like, oh, you're having a great time. You're like, let's get some art. And you're like, you purchase some art and then you bring it back home and then you put it on your wall and you're like, I don't know if I like it no longer in that tropical place.
Yeah, people on vacation, they're like, look at this amazing art. You know, in the Caribbean, most of the art is from Haiti.
Right.
Like most of the art from those types of stalls. And we only know that because we worked on cruise ships, so we'd see the same art in every stall. And, you know, you'd finally figure out like it's all coming from Haiti, which is Caribbean. It's Caribbean art.
Sure.
But they were the ones that were really producing it at the level that they would actually ship it out to St. Martin and Aruba and all these other places.
And so you would see similar art in all these places. In that style.
Yeah.
And so it became associated with the Caribbean, right?
You might remember that I used to collect masks from every single country I went to.
Amanda had so many masks. I think we counted.
I still have them, but they're in storage.
We counted like 85 masks.
I mean, I would try to get one from every country I'd been to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I finally gave that up because it's a really intimidating wall when there's masks all over it.
Yeah, staring at you. Yeah.
Do we have them on our walls?
We did have them on
Some
our
of
walls.
them, right?
Mm-hmm. We had a lot, actually.
And then we took them down, and they've just lived in the box since then, I think.
Yeah, we have a new listener who happens to be a high school friend of mine.
Oh, no way.
Who really enjoys the podcast or enjoyed listening to the episodes that they listen to. And she said, you guys should talk about trivia because I used to play Trivial Pursuit back in high school.
One of my New Year's resolutions of last year that I didn't complete was to join a trivia team.
Oh,
did you know that?
No.
Oh, I mean, we have a whole ceremony.
I don't remember this.
Marco and I and two dear friends, we have a whole process where we end our years and create new
and
themes
talk about things we want to do and whatnot. And yours was trivia.
That was a big one, yeah.
Wow.
So much so that my theme of last year was convivial pursuits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then I didn't join this trivia team of my dreams. I'd still like to.
Well, you can. I love trivia. I'll join with you.
I think it'd be super fun to go to like trivia, like one Thursday night a month or something or whatever. Go to I just think it's like you go to your local bar and you know the people. We don't do that.
No, we don't.
But I feel like in English towns, they do this.
I think they do that all over the place. There's trivia nights all over the place.
We need to, and Toronto is known as the city of neighborhoods, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to tap into our neighborhood and go to a local trivia night.
Okay, I won't stop you. I'm happy to go. We watch Jeopardy. We enjoy Jeopardy, Amanda and I. And Amanda got me a Trivial Pursuit game for my birthday or for Christmas. Now I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I did. I forgot.
And I love trivia, but this trivia is a little too modern for me. And one of the questions was,
right.
I couldn't think of it. I said hi boomer, and the expression is okay boomer, and I couldn't remember it.
So now all we ever say is hi boomer.
Hi boomer.
That's how the expression is known to us.
That's right. Hi boomer.
Who played that game?
I knew it was a two-letter word. I just couldn't think of okay.
Okay,
in the moment.
Yeah.
And then everybody's looking at you like you should know this answer. And
if you don't, then you're the high boomer.
Yes, I guess in that moment I was.
It's a no-win. That's a no-win.
Amanda, you went thrifting today.
I did. I had the day off, which isn't always, I'm not structured enough to deal with my days off. My mom was always so good at creating her own schedules and stuff, and I do try, and sometimes I succeed, but sometimes I don't, especially if I have like a whole bunch of days off, then I really don't, which I don't have, so I'm in luck. But I kind of had like sort of a few major things to do today. Not even major, just things I got to get done. But I didn't do any of them. I instead got in the car and went thrifting to my favorite thrifting place where you just dig through bins of clothes and you treasure hunt.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
So it's called By the Pound.
Because you buy. Now, I in my heart feel that it should be called BUY the pound.
BUY the
like
pound.
Like buy the pound and buy that you buy the pound.
Oh, BUY.
But it's not. It's BY.
I see. You're spelling it out. I thought you were I didn't realize you were spelling out the word buy.
You just thought it should be called BUY.
Yeah, and I was
the
like,
pound.
Yeah.
No, but like it's BY buy the pound.
Oh,
but it would be clever if it was BUY the pound.
Okay.
Because then it would be buy the pound, but you're buying, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's not called that.
I've been to this place.
My marketing scheme.
I've been to this place, and I don't think they care about the marketing because it's not.
It's actually called Marketplace by the Pound. There you go for a market, a one-item market.
There you go.
This is a one-item used clothing market, I suppose.
And if you're in Toronto and you're like, I want to go there, because sometimes our listeners are like, I want to go there. It's on Orphis Road.
It's 55 Orphis Road.
But it's not a well-curated place.
No, that's the point of it.
That's the point of it.
The point of it is you treasure hunt. You get a bin. They blast
80s music.
No, better 90s music.
90s music.
They blast like dance music, like today they were blasting Sonique.
Oh, I love Sonique.
Feels so good. Was it Sonique?
Yeah, it feels so good. Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. They were blasting that like the best of 2001.
I see. Okay.
Dance mix.
Hi, Boomer. Okay.
Yeah.
And so.
And so I was digging through stuff, pants and tops. Just wanted to find a couple new tops from work. But the way it works is you can't just buy 1 pound of clothes. You have to buy 5.
Minimum of 5.
So it's $5 a pound, but you got to buy 5. So you're not if you're buying stuff, you're not walking out of there with less than $25.
Minimum spend 25.
Yeah. Today I spent 31. Because it's hard to get I was under my 5 pounds. So I threw in this blazer that I was like unsure about, but it had some heft to it. And that took it over. And she's like, well, you can go get something else. And I was like, I don't have the patience. I was ready to go. So that blazer is now mine.
I got a leather jacket from By the Pound.
You did, yeah.
And so it was a really heavy, strong.
Like a substantial leather.
Like the leather felt quality, if that makes sense. And
it's not a bomber. It goes past your hips a little bit.
Yeah. I don't even know how to describe what it looks like. But as soon as I put
it on.
It's
like a leather pea coat almost.
Yeah, like a leather pea coat, but not ish. Anyways, I really liked it when I put it on. And I showed it to you and I'm like, wow, this is great. And you had said, well, you'll probably spend $25 or less for that because it's not going to be 5 pounds. I said, no, it's maybe it's 2 pounds. Yeah, 2-3 pounds, right? Yeah. So I was like, oh, you're right. And this leather jacket would probably cost around, let's say, $200 in the store or whatnot.
Oh,
right?
yeah, for sure.
At least.
And it was new. Like, no one had worn this jacket.
It was wonderful. I really liked it. And so I liked it. And I casually said to Amanda, I said, oh, you know what? I would love it if the liner inside, the inside lining of the jacket was colorful because it's a black leather jacket and a pop of color on the inside is always a pleasant little surprise, right? And so, unbeknownst to me, Amanda heard that and decided to get the liner changed for me as a surprise.
That's right.
So I remember looking for that jacket several times.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
was like,
that.
where did I put the jacket? I looked in our spare room and in our office,
so
and I was
sorry.
like, because I had bought it in the summer. I had bought it when you don't buy a heavy leather jacket like that.
Yeah.
And so in the fall, I was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Did you buy it in the summer or did you buy it in the fall?
It was still warm outside.
It was definitely still warm. Yeah.
So I bought it in non-leather jacket weather.
Mm-hmm.
So it was either late summer or early fall.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find it when I wanted it. Could not find it.
I didn't realize you wanted it in the fall.
Yeah,
You might have worn it a few times in the fall, no?
No, I never got a chance to wear it.
You didn't?
No, and I kept looking for it. I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, where did I put it? And then I would forget to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I would just put on my other jackets. And
Well, okay, but I didn't take it till December. So
oh, you took it in December. Okay.
yeah. So it was in this house. So if you actually looked for it,
I probably looked in December.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because our December was mild.
I think our fall was pretty mild.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I didn't. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, I think you got it later than you think, because it didn't leave this house until December.
So it left the house in December, unbeknownst to me.
Because I was trying to get it for his birthday from a very good friend who's a seamstress who said she could do it. And then she was like, I don't think I can do it in time. So, and then I was like, how about Christmas? Nope, can't do it in time. And I'm going to Winnipeg. But at this point, she has a jacket.
Right.
So I was like, well, what can I say? We'll make it a Valentine's Day present.
Right.
Then we went away for Valentine's, and I hadn't seen her anyway. So I was like, well, it's an anniversary present.
And so the day before anniversary, was it the day before, Amanda? I think it was the day before. I was like,
2 days before.
2 days before. I was like, I need my leather jacket. I can't find my leather jacket. Do you know?
And he said something. I said, oh, remind me. And when we're home, we were out somewhere. And I was like, oh, remind me and I'll find it for you. Thinking he wouldn't remember and that I could stall for another 2 days.
And then instead, hi, Boomer, I said, where's my leather jacket? I really want my leather jacket. And you presented me with the jacket.
And then I said, okay, let me go. And I'm like, it's in the car. And he was like, why is it in the car? And he got upset because he thought I had used it as a costume piece or something.
I thought Amanda had taken my leather jacket and done unsavory things with it. So
for my work, I often need costume pieces for my work and for other people to wear. Yeah, so he was upset that maybe I took it for other people to wear.
I didn't want my leather jacket,
which I wouldn't have done, but
defiled by other people.
No, exactly.
So it wasn't.
I couldn't bring it in the house. I was never, as it turns out, coming from the car, or maybe I was and I forgot the few times, but I got it from her probably end of March or early April.
Oh.
Yeah. And so then I was like, I just have to wait a month, but it was really cold. It was too cold for you to be wearing it, really, which is crazy that it was that cold, but it was.
Sure.
And so I left it in the car because anytime you and I were going to the house, I didn't want to be like, oh, let me get this big garment bag that I've sort of wedged under a blanket and, grocery bags and things in the back.
And then one day I saw the garment bag, and I don't even remember what I said to you.
You're like, what is that? What's the garment bag? And I was like, oh, that's Dale's. It's something at Dale's.
One of our friends, our dear friends.
I don't know why I would have a garment bag of her stuff, but you seem to go, oh, okay.
Hi, Boomer. And let that one sneak past. But anyways, Amanda brought me the jacket, and I love it. I love it.
It's so cool. It's really funky.
It's very colorful. I'll take a photo of it, and I'll put it on our Instagram.
And tag my dear friend in yours, Vanessa.
Yeah,
who did
Vanessa.
She's an amazing seamstress, and she makes jackets.
And you can tell because the lining of the jacket is perfection. Like it's
incredible.
It's lined as if it was a designer jacket. Like it's not just.
She is a designer.
No.
She's a proper designer.
100%, and you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between lining a jacket and lining it the way Vanessa did.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate it. So.
And not only that, she makes jackets. And at one point was like, I'm so sorry, I can get this to you in time. Might you want to? I can make him a jacket. She offered to make you a jacket. She makes bomber jackets.
Okay.
But you've had bomber jackets in the past. I didn't think that was the style that you were after. So I said, no, let's just wait and do this one.
So anyways, Love the jacket. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Amanda.
Vanessa Wishart is her name.
And she's phenomenal. And I'm getting a lot of compliments on it.
Are you?
Yeah, and it's funny because it's the inside liner, so only when I'm taking it off do people see it. But
It's like a little surprise.
it's a little surprise in every zip. So that's that. That's the
Cool.
little story behind that.
Very cool. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really fun, funky. She found the material, and I'm grateful it all worked out. It was a long plan. I played the long game with that one for sure.
And it worked marvelously.
Yeah, she's costumed. She did the costuming for a show that I was in, a theater show about 10 years ago, and then she did another one, and I actually worked on the Lily Sing live show, and she did the costuming for that. So I was a production person on that and worked with her on that. And then, like she does Fashion Week. Like she's a really great designer.
Out of this world. And speaking of out of this world, it's time for us to go. I hope you enjoyed this particular episode. If you're staying your deck, I wish you the best.
If you're relining your jacket, I wish you the best.
And if you're a boomer, I say hi to you. Hope you enjoyed this episode and hope you were able to listen and sleep.